Hey, Jack Moore. Hey, Gregory. Hey, Gregory. Hopefully today, at the end of today's program, you'll come on, Gregory. You have been here so many months with us. Gregory, I would love you to come on at the very end and share some of your drawings. Terry and Ken, you also. Hi, Terry. If you guys would like to come on for a minute at the end, we're gonna have, first of all, before Jack comes on, we have Jack, our special guest artist. It's gonna be wonderful. But we're gonna have Clinton Millsap. He has something he wants to share with the group, and this is 90 days. 90 days. I promise. Lisa Weiling, thank you for coming on last night. Chad Wheeler. I really want Chad Wheeler to come on live at the end of this program to share some of his drawings. Ken, if you guys could come on for like 30 seconds at the very end, I would really like you to share some of your drawings. It's been a wonderful, fantastic 90-day experience. First of all, before we start, I want to thank everybody for participating. Before we start, give me audio 1 through 5 and video 1 through 5. Christina Miller, hello. Thank you for being so patient for your folder. I have your drawing and I have your folder. I still haven't mailed it yet. Oh, you guys are so patient with me. I promised you guys I was going to mail you stuff 2 months ago. Hey, Tammy, if anybody, 90 days. Karen Wall, we're here at 90 days, Karen. Can you believe it? Karen Wall and I are going to meet at Grand Rapids Comic Con. Karen sent me a note saying that she is going to Grand Rapids. I said, Karen, you have got to come and help me at my artist table. So she's going to be there. When I have to leave the artist table, I'm going to have awesome Karen Wall come and sit, and you guys can come and say hi to her. She's been with us for months and months and months. Amanda, how you doing, Amanda? Amanda, my wonderful trusty right arm, amazing associate. Thanks for coming on our final day of the 90 days. Final day right now. I'm waiting for Clinton. Is Clinton on yet? Where's Clinton? Is he here? Clinton, you have to send me a note, Clinton, if you're on. I don't see your name. Clinton was going to come on and I know Jack's going to come on and do a drawing lesson. Then Clinton was going to come on. I guess we'll have Jack come on first and do our drawing lesson, and then we'll have Clinton, and then we'll have Chad Wheeler, and we'll have Ken, and we'll have anybody else who wants to come on and share your drawings. It's been so cool. Look, I'm waving to everybody. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you so much. Congratulations to everybody. 90 days. I almost got all weepy on you guys, but then I didn't. But I almost did. I almost got weepy. All right. Our final day of 90 days. Woo, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Woo, the duck and Mighty Mark. Woo. I wish Ed Heck was here and Tim Decker and all of our wonderful special guests during this process. All right, so before we bring Jack Moore, thank you, Jack, for making this so special and coming on to draw space with us. 90 days is no longer. This is we did it. We conquered it. Congratulations. Thank you all for supporting the Mark Kistler initiative. Going to my website, if you enjoyed the 90 days, if it meant something to you, if you have brought value to your days, support me and my team and our effort to uplift this next generation of creative geniuses. There's Clinton. He's on. Clinton, I'm going to bring you on the video, Clinton. Remember, guys, get your copy of my book. You can draw in 30 days. Please pre-order your own, your new You Can Draw in 30 Seconds. You can draw in 30 days. And then you have the You Can Draw in 30 minutes. This is the 30 minutes one in Russia. We have 30 minutes, 30 wait, 30 days, 30 minutes, and now we have 30 seconds. We have the trio. I hope you get all three of them. And you can order this by going to my website, markkistler.com, and pre-order it. All right, let's push on. Let's see what Clinton has to say for our final day. Hi, Amanda. 90 days today. 90 days. This is it. This is the last of our 90-day. Terry, we're going to do even better than start again. Brandy Clark. Oh, my gosh. Brandy is on my two of my favorite people on the planet. Brandy Clark and Amanda Furman, my two assistants who have been helping me for years and years and years, who I couldn't do any of the things I'm doing with summer camps or school tours or Comic-Con tours or all the wonderful graphics without Brandy and Amanda's assistance. So, Brandy, thank you. I can't believe you're on camera with your household of children running everywhere. She has a household of teenagers. Thank you. Janet, wait, I know Clinton. I got to get Clinton on. Clinton, let's get you on. I'm so excited to see Brandy, and that means Jonathan's watching too. Hi, Jonathan. How you doing, brother? All right, here's Clinton Millsap. Here he comes. Let's get Clinton on. Let's get Clinton on here. He's going to show us something. We're going to have Jack Moore draw some NASA space stuff with us. Awesome. Hi, Clinton. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Mark. Congratulations for getting to 90. So I made you a little something.
I swear, I'm not going to cry today, but I'm getting all weepy. I'm going through the special time in my life at 55. That is so cool. Thank you, Clinton. Are you going to draw with us?
Congratulations for getting to 90 drawings in 90 days.
Dude, it was all you. It was when you taunted me when I first met you with Dwayne at that Tuesday artist drawing. We had 5 artists around my table, and I was going 30, and you said, well, I did 90, and I said, whoa, and I said, I can do that, and the next day, guess what we did? We went from, we started with this. Wait, I have it. I got to show you. This is so funny. Yeah, we started with this. We were all gung-ho. Woo, 30 days, 30 days. And then I met that crazy guy, Clinton, and we went to 90 days, 90 days, 90 days. Well, now, Clinton, check this out, Clinton.
What's up?
180 degrees of madness. We're going to go 180 days. Look at you.
I'm ready. I told you I was ready.
100 days of madness. That's so cool. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it one drawing a day. And then we won't know what day we're on until we start going, and Karen will jump on, or Chad, or Sanine, or Lisa. Someone will help us keep track. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it one day at a time, but we know this is our goal. What do you think of that?
I think that's awesome. I love it.
Well, that way people who are seeing it for the first time will won't think, he's on day 137. I'll never catch up. So then they lose interest to draw. Because every day it's its own little half-hour chapter. It's its own little drawing.
Well, that sounds great.
All right. So anybody else, before I get going, Noah, do you want me to add your name, Amanda? Look at all these names we have committed. We have Brian. We have Dave Slupla. We have all these names. If you don't see your name, look how professional I did this. Are you impressed with me, Clinton? Look at how I did this.
Yeah.
Really well thought out. See, just like my production, it's all very well thought out. Anybody wants to think about this? Jack Moore's on here. Clinton, are you on here? You're on here, dude. You better be on here. No, you're not.
I better be
here
on
you
here.
Are. Clinton, he's on here. Even if he can't make it, he's here in spirit. Clinton Millsap. Put MILSAP. Anybody else?
MILL.
Chad, didn't I put Chad Wheeler? Chad's going to come on live at the end of this and show us. Chad, your drawings are so just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Martin Jones, are you going to come on? Are you going to do the 30 days with us? We have Jack Moore. He's on. He's waiting. Mark, I'm a fanboy. Noah, you're so cool.
Well, get Jack on.
Okay, let's get Jack on. You log off, and Jack's coming on. Let's get Jack on. I'm ready to draw. Thanks, Clinton. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Clinton, you're awesome. Ed Heck, I wish Ed Heck was here. We can also, yeah. Okay, let's get Jack Moore on. Here comes Heck. Hey, Adam Rivera. How you doing, brother? We're getting Jack Moore on. Here he comes. Here comes Jack. Jack. I'm approving you, Jack. All right, let's get Jack Moore. Jack!
Hey,
How you
am I
doing,
here?
man? I'm so
There I
good you
am.
are.
Oh my
Hey, this
gosh.
is last time I saw you. You had your earbuds in. You were walking around the Saturn V rocket. That was so cool. You know how many people that I have sent that link to show them that?
That was an awesome fun.
A lot.
That was a good time.
All right, you take it over. It's your show. Our last day, 90 days. Thank you. Yay.
Hey, no problem, man. I'm so
bring it in.
flattered to be here for 90 days, and I am so relieved that Clint didn't draw before me because he's so incredibly, insanely talented. I'd hate to have that comparison.
Did you see his face, his eyes, or his face?
I did.
The bubbly.
Oh yeah.
The bubbly face.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's madness.
All right, I'm gonna adjust my rig here, so we'll turn our camera around. All right.
You know what, Clinton? You know Clinton's rig, what it is? Basically it's a stool, a step stool, and a yardstick. And he weighs the yardstick down, and he puts his phone at the end of the yardstick.
Oh man,
Isn't that clever? He like bungees it, and it's see mine bounces around. That's funny.
Yeah, mine does too.
Look, you got my books.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me get all these books out of the way. Sorry, I must have been reading before. If you haven't checked out You Can Draw in 30 Days, I'm telling you, awesome read. I forget who writes it, but it's a great book. So,
yay
cool.
Me, yay me.
Hey, Mark, congratulations, man. 90 days. This is it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I tell you, I should put this on. It just doesn't fit. I want to be wearing this. Just pretend I have this on my wrist. But I tell you, I'm amazed. 90. I have never done something this important for so long every day.
That's cool. You know, it's historic. You can almost say it's historic, right? So I feel like the only way we can really pay tribute is by drawing something historic, right? You know, and almost 50 years ago, you know, in July, this July, we landed on the moon. So I thought it'd be cool to have some fun and show us going back to the moon, right? Landing on the moon, but we're going to do it Kistler style. So, you know, I grew up drawing Secret City drawings, and you know, got me excited about sci-fi. So now here I am. I'm gonna pay tribute by bringing us back to the moon here. So
that is so wonderful. Thank you, Jack. Let's do it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of start here and do a little horizon, right? So we're going back to the moon, a little moon horizon there, and then this will be kind of our reference point for our lunar lander. So since I'm gonna draw like we're watching this thing coming in for a landing. So I'm gonna start with a little circle down here. Just gonna kind of start roughing out the shape a little bit. My lander's gonna look a little bit like a saucer.
Hold on, sorry guys, I gotta take off this comments. Now I can see clearly. Okay. And right. So you're putting on. Do I have enough room here, Jack, between these two, or should I move it over?
Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Maybe drop your horizon a little bit.
I think I'll angle it.
I'm gonna do my 90 up here.
Yeah, I did too much there. So I'll put it at an angle. Luckily, I saw your sketch before, so I know it's going to be kind of coming at that angle.
I kind of changed it up a little bit. I'm having a hard time here. It's hard
drawing the camera. I know.
Nines
are funky. 9s and 8s are funky. Twos are the hardest. Twos.
I'm trying to work around the camera here without bumping it. Let's see. I'm going to try.
It's hard.
A little different angle. There we go. All right. I tried practicing before we went live here, and I thought it was like,
it's a little bit easier than when you were drawing on your. Remember, you're drawing on your lap.
Oh man, that was crazy. That was so much fun though. Getting to take a look at that Saturn V, walking around it, answering questions live. That was a lot of fun. So, all right, so I'm going to do a little engine nozzle here.
Does that go all the way out or come out just about right there and then you go out, you bell out? About like that?
Yeah, I kind of bring my bell in just a little bit. because you want to have a slight pinch at the end to help really angle that
So
thrust
then
downwards.
another foreshortened circle down here.
Yeah. I'm just kind of roughing it out right now. Change out my pencil here.
So it's a good thing we can erase and kind of fix it as we go, right?
Oh man, I'd be lost without my eraser.
So what are those things you're doing right there?
So I'm drawing some piping coming into the thrust chamber, right? So when
Oh, that's cool.
you know, our engines usually run off of two kinds of fuels. Sometimes you have liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. Those are the two fuels we used on the shuttle. But when we're in space, like with the Orion spaceship, sometimes we use what's called hypergolic fuels. And so you have one coming through here, one coming through here. When as soon as they make contact, they ignite. So they don't need a source of ignition. So we're going to pretend this is a hypergolic engine. Oh man, I'm sorry. Let me know if I'm boring you guys with the science and the engineering.
No, we love it. We love it.
Jargon. All right, and so
I speak for us. I speak for the tribe.
Let's see here.
Mine's kind of slanting a little bit. Maybe it's as it's firing, it's wiggling.
Maybe
It's
you're
able to do that, right?
you're gimbling. Yeah, you're changing your thrust vector because maybe you're flying into a boulder field and you gotta change your direction. All right. Alrighty. So
So
I'm
is this
kind
going
of
to come
happy
in
with
front
that.
here?
Yeah, I'm gonna make this the shape of the spacecraft kind of like a bell. We're gonna have all of our fuel chambers up in here. We can go back and add some plumbing in a little while. Let's see here. I'm gonna add some vanes on our nozzle. You ever notice how engine bells kind of have these little veins that run through it? It's actually a cooling system. On the space shuttle, we would actually take all the fuel that was going into the thrust chamber and it would run through these little veins on the engine bell because those fuels are super cold, and so it would help keep the engine cold, keep it from melting during the flight. And then it would go through the bell and then go into the thrust chamber and ignite. All right, so I'm going to shape out my spaceship a little bit more here. I'm going to start on the cockpit up towards the top. So when I was texting you about this, I kind of had a funny typo. I think I wrote moo instead of moon. So I'm thinking we should do a cow landing on the moon.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I can zoom in. I just zoomed mine in.
So let's see here. I think I'm going to do a longhorn, just because that's what we've got here in Texas. I got the longhorn, and I got a little bit of a aerodynamic advantage with their horns, right? Let's see. I'm going to do a nostril over here. I have a nostril over here on this side, and he's a focused steer.
Wait, hold on a second. Now this is going to go on top up here.
Yeah,
Wow,
so I'm
cool.
kind of just shaping out the head here.
So I'm going to put this up here, and then I'm going to have it's kind of like this, right?
Right. Yeah, just leave a little room for his nostrils down here. I'm gonna draw.
Oh, you're gonna put a is that you're putting a deer on top?
Yeah, this is I'm sorry. Let me finish this. I'm kind of thinking like these are gonna be his horns, right? It's got these long horns.
Oh my gosh, you're putting a steer on top of the.
Oh yeah, it's the cow that jumped over the moon. You know, we have longhorn at NASA. I don't know if you've ever seen those. If you've ever taken the NASA tram tour, you'll go and you'll see we've got these longhorns hanging out. I'll adjust my picture there.
Dude, you gotta stop for a second. Move your hand.
All right.
And then, angle it so I can see it. Okay, just give me a second. Oh my gosh, this is great, but I gotta catch up. Wait a minute.
Can't really zoom in there.
Okay, hold on. And then this one. And then you have the horn like this.
Yeah.
And then you curve it. This curves away, comes in. And this one comes here. And I love that. And then you have the nose kind of out here. And then you have that
A little nostril
Coming
hanging out
out.
on the outside. There you go.
What's this right here? Tongue?
That's his tongue, yeah. Kind of dropping in a little detail as I'm kind of learning about this little
you're having
character.
to wait for me. Is that funny?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
wait, just two more. Just
You
wait.
got
Hold
it.
on. I'm gonna put these. How are you guys doing? Oh, Martin Jones went to Swamp Thing. Goodness gracious! 90 days he's been demanding the Swamp Thing. Relentless, relentless. You're like a sixth grader.
Hey, now you know what you're doing for day 91. He's going to come on and draw with you, right?
Yeah, 180 days, guys. Swamp Thing. That Swamp Thing will be our character. All right, go, Jack.
All right, cool. So this is our Longhorn. He has the right stuff, so I'm going to give him a cool pair of shades here. Kind of just draw that in. Super cool dude, straight across, kind of Terminator style. He is focused on the mission. I'll shade this in. A little reflection off of his glasses there. He's landing on the moon. That is not easy. I'm saying when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, the guidance computer was actually overrun with information because they left a docking radar on. And so it was freaking out. And it was taking them into a kind of a scary landing area. And Neil had to take over and manually fly the lunar lander down to a safer area. I'll finish this horn here.
Really?
Yeah, landed with about, I think it was like 6 seconds of fuel. I saw Liz Warren on here. She's actually one of our NASA scientists. She just joined the conversation. Maybe she can
Oh, is
keep
Liz
me honest
Warner
here.
on? Liz
Yeah.
Warner, a scientist from NASA's on with us. Hi, Liz.
Now, she can be my
Whenever-
fact checker.
Whenever you, Jack, whenever you come on, or Ed Heck, or Clinton Millsap, my viewership goes to, I mean, an average of 400 within, like 8 hours to like 700-800. It doubles. It's really cool. Because you guys have your tribe that watches it too.
Yeah, I was so excited about this. I couldn't believe I got a chance to come on for day 90, and I am nowhere near the talent you guys have had on this, and I'm just kind of flattered to be here hanging out with you. So
It's our honor. We love it.
and I always look at this as kind of an opportunity to sort of do what we do, and that's share the story of NASA and kind of geek out with you guys about art and specifically space art, and kind of share some of the exciting things that's going on in our program.
What was fun is when you were drawing the rocket with the kids live at that one elementary school down right next to NASA. I called you up that morning and said, "Hey, Jack, I'm 20 minutes from you. Come to," and you brought your family and you went live with us. Remember that? That was like day 23 or something.
Yeah, that was really cool. We had a good time on that one.
Oh, there's Liz Warren right there. My buddy Jack is such an awesome friend and way cool dad to his girls.
Oh, thanks, Liz.
Well, we know that. Thanks, Liz. Good to have you. Okay, Liz, I'm going to put your name down here on our.
I'm gonna draw a little. This is
Almost canceled the video. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, don't do
That
that.
was scary. Yeah, Liz, do I put your name here? Do I? Texas dear. Liz, are you going to come for another 180 days? Yeah, okay. Liz Warren, your name is on here. It means you're committed. Right there. NASA scientist. All right. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm getting behind.
So I'm making a little pressure vessel for him to hang out in, but his horns are too big, so I'm going to have little holes for his horns to hang out.
Okay. Got it. I get it. Foreshortened circles.
There we go.
I knew we would draw something interesting with you, Mr. Moore. Did you just draw the neck down? Where's the body?
Yeah, I just kind of dropped his neck. I'm just going to leave his
What if I
body
went
kind of
like this?
even better.
What if I give? I'm
I'm
gonna give mine like a big hunching shoulders.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna steal it. He's kind of just he's
Do they have
crowded in there.
spots? Did they have like cow spots, like heifers?
Some of them do, yeah.
Wow.
No, there's solid color ones, and the ones we have at NASA, some of them have got spots. There's one out there for a long time. His name was Mr. Johnny, and he had kind of a tan and white fur patchwork. And that's a program that NASA actually has with we got a lot of land out there. It's like 1,600 acres of land, and so NASA gives a lot of that back to the community. And we have some of the local school kids come out and they raise animals and take them to rodeo, and then they get scholarships on the auction. So it's kind of a cool deal.
Alan says, "What are you two drawing?" Well, look, it's the Apollo landing on the moon with the steer, of course. Oh,
Yeah,
you gave
why
him
not?
some fur.
Yeah, I gave him a little fur there, just a
That
little
was
detail.
good. That was good.
I'm gonna do a little bead of sweat here because he's working hard. Getting ready to land. All right, so I'm gonna move down and I'm gonna work on the thruster a little bit. I mean, a little exhaust plume. I love drawing exhaust plumes. When I was a kid, that was like my favorite part of drawing, was drawing all the energy coming out of the back end of the rocket. And we're getting pretty close, so I'm going to show some of that reflecting off the surface there.
Like that, Jack?
Oh, nice. Even, yeah.
You hit it, so some comes straight towards you and some goes away.
Yeah, it starts going up in all kinds of directions. If you go back and you watch the Apollo 11 landing footage, they say, "Oh, we're kicking up some
Eve
dust."
Marie! Jack, say hi to Eve.
Hey, Eve.
Eve she and I have been friends since we were high school, since we were 15, 14 years old. Eve Marie, how you doing there, dearie? She's in North Carolina, Raleigh area. Okay. Eve Marie just said, "Hi, Jack."
Hey, Eve. Thanks for coming in.
Alan,
90 days. Can you believe that?
Oh, you lied about your age. Okay, she caught me. Eve's younger than I am. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you called me out in front of 100,000 people. Everybody knows I'm 55, so that means that you're 52. So what's the difference? Far Side meets Mark Kistler. That's funny. Can everybody see both? Someone lost Jack's. Can everybody still see both screens?
I think I'm going to add
does
some
look like the
landing
Far
gear
Side.
here. I'm going to add some little pegs here so we aren't landing on our engine. That is funny. I used to read those books like crazy. Maybe that's my
Far
subliminal.
Side. I love Far Side.
Larry Garson. Larry.
If someday, did anybody see my quote about someday I will, before I die, I'll fly? Jack, I want to do the wingsuit. I know it's crazy, but I want to do that. Did you see my little essay I wrote about? I said, before I die, I'll fly.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you?
Dude, you can do 90 days of drawing. I think you could totally do a wingsuit.
Yeah. So, before I die, I'll fly. Before I die, I want to meet Gary Larson, also Bill Watterson, also Martin Hanford, also Susie Spafford from Susie Zoo, also Lynn Johnson from For Better or For Worse. Look at all these people I want to meet. Okay.
Add a couple of struts here. Those are some flimsy landing gear. So,
Eve, you're so awesome. I asked Eve to come on tonight and draw a little bit with you, Jack. And she's like, she used to design toys for Hasbro. I'm just joking. She didn't. She was the character developer for Rugrats and animator for Rugrats.
oh, that's so cool.
And Eve, what other, I always said, I got it mixed up, but I thought for some reason she was a Fisher-Price toy designer. So I told everybody for years that my friend Eve was so she went to Paris and she guest lectured with me at this Paris University in Rhone University. She's getting all freaked out. No, see, I know you're not a toy designer, Eve. I know, I remember. You are a Rugrat animator. Oh, okay. Okay, she's getting all indignant. I was the art director for Klasky Csupiaka. Well, I got close. I got close, you silly. All I know is that you were like some hotshot animator artist in Los Angeles. And all I did was a little PBS show back in Maryland. And do you remember when you called me during the production? Do you remember that, Eve? Klasky Chupo. Okay. Well, so Eve called me during the production in Maryland to wish me good luck on a radio station. She called up an LA radio station, and they called me from the radio station with Eve, and they wished me happy. It was my birthday in Maryland during the production. That was so sweet, my friend. I don't even know if you remember doing that, but I remember it really clearly. All right, we want to hear more stories about NASA. You don't want to hear stories about awesome me and Eve and our back in 1986. Here,
I got to be honest.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just shading in a little bit there. Yeah, I got to be honest. I appreciate your gift to gab, because I can't quite keep the dialogue going as well as you can. That's
you know what? It's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse, because that's me in real life, and so it's exhausting.
Exhaust.
My kids get so irritated. Dad, let me talk. I'm trying to teach them life lessons, and I go on and on. I just don't know when to stop. Okay, so I get it.
I'm going to add a little shading on this engine bell here, because it actually, I don't know if you ever got a chance to go out and watch a launch, but when that thing goes up, you need to look at that engine.
Oh, Alan says, Klaus with the Simpsons studio. And Eve, now they're talking amongst themselves, Jack, and ignoring us.
No, that's good. That's what this is all about, man. It's
Alan,
Alan
Groening, you're the other Groening. So, Alan, are you related to? Is it Matt Groening? Are you? It's a small world. I would not be surprised, Alan, if you were like his brother. Are you guys brothers? That would be really cool. I mean, we love having you here. Just you, but if you're a brother of Croning, that's cool too. I'm his mother, Alan. I'm his mother. You are not. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Great. No, not brothers. Okay.
I was going to get really nervous if I was drawing in front of the Groening family.
Sarge. So Sarge is sending some kind of interesting horseshoe magnets. Oh my gosh, I lost it. You put a ladder.
Well, I'm just kind of freestyling now. I'm just kind of having fun with it. I figure he's got to get away, a way to get out of there.
Wait, watch what Glenn's going to do to this dude. Glenn's going to draw it, and then he's going to take his colors, and he's going to freak you out. It's going to be really, really fun.
Clinton's going to draw it, and you're going to be able to smell it. I mean, that's so talented.
Awesome. Okay, the Simpsons started at Klasky as shorts for Tracy Ullman.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was a Tracy Ullman show, right?
Score on a sliding scale. Okay, that's kind of funny. I didn't get it. Did you get that?
I didn't
get it. You started laughing. Things miss me. I miss a lot of humor. I smile, I nod my head politely, like I get it, but I'm in my head, I'm going, what? I don't get it. What?
I had a lot of classes where I was graded on a sliding scale, mostly because I was in them.
All right, so now what we're doing is we're just detailing, huh? What if I put a shadow underneath here, but kind of offset it just a bit?
I love it.
Like that, just offset the shadow just a bit, you guys. Just lifted off. What do you think? Are you guys seeing that? Clinton's got to go. What are you talking about? Clinton! Clinton! Everybody say no! Clinton, we got to see your drawing. Got to go. It's Sunday night and it's 8:30. Where in the world do you have to go? You only have 4 teenage daughters and an important wife. He's probably actually going to go to dinner or something. He actually has a life. All right. That's nice of you, Jack, to take your Sunday night and draw with us, brother.
That was fun.
You have three girls?
Two girls, Elizabeth and Evelyn.
See, I follow you on Facebook. I'm that guy who follows you. And
Oh.
you have the cutest pictures. And your wife, it was so fun meeting your wife back at that Keystone when we did the panel together.
That was cool.
And are you going to come to Comic Palooza? Should we do a panel again? This time not do it opposite Spider-Man, so people will actually come and hear it.
Well, hey, he's not going to be. He's not going to be there this time. I'm game. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We got some really cool NASA panels coming in this time too. We've got Gates McFadden, who plays Beverly Crusher on The Next Generation.
Are you going to do a panel with her?
No, I'm not. But we're talking to her folks, hopefully, about doing a panel with some of our our flight surgeons and maybe even an astronaut.
Why don't you go and moderate it? You're so good at it.
Oh man, that would be pretty cool. I don't know anything about medicine though.
Well, I talked to Janice Davis. She'll give you some tips.
She's pretty rocking. She's not on, is she?
She's amazing. National treasure. Okay, I like how you're doing the shadow. I got to take the comments off because I can't see the. Whoa, you're really ahead of me. Can I put some? Should I put some like cushions on these or no?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You know why they're shaped like this? Why they're round? Because when we were designing the Apollo lander, they were actually worried that the lander would sink into the surface of the moon because we weren't really sure what it was made out of. We knew there was a lot of dust.
Isn't that there was a sense of unknown?
I'm
going to make mine like marshmallows.
Oh, nice soft landing. I like what you're thinking. I'm just kind of doing big round plates.
And the other one's kind of, well.
That's pretty awesome.
Look at this. Look, I got all quiet there. I'm concentrating on my drawing. Any more stories? Can you tell us some more stories of the landing, what they did when they first stepped out? What were they thinking? And
oh man,
when they radio back to Earth, one small step for humans.
Yeah, of course the first word spoken from the moon was Houston, and then Neil Armstrong, of course, stepped out, said that is one small step for a man. That's what he thought he said, but he said just one small step for man. Or there's some discussion on whether that was like radio garble, and they just missed the A part, which would be grammatically correct. And he said one giant leap for mankind. So all the technology that's been developed by the Apollo program, and it's part of our everyday life. And so if you go and you have, if you go out and you put your shades on, like this dude here, those shades probably have UV protective film on them, which helps protect your eyes. So that was developed for the astronauts that did our spacewalks on the surface of the moon. They had the gold visors to help. Yep. So that was, there's a lot of examples of that kind of technology. We call them spin-offs. They kind of make their way into the commercial market.
Was microwave an offshoot of NASA?
No, I don't think so. I know there was a lot of other technologies like lithium-ion batteries. Those were developed for Apollo so they could use tools on the surface of the moon that didn't require huge, long extension cords. So they kind of perfected that technology.
They actually thought about having extension cords at first, huh?
Well, I think they kind of decided to go the battery route, and then decided, well, that doesn't exist, so we're going to have to make it. So lots of cool stuff like that developed for
Look what I
NASA.
did, Jack. I took my stomp and I did one stripe right here.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, with Stompy, I just got this pencil.
Oh, you did a little antenna on there. That's cool. The little.
Yeah, figured I'd put those horns to work since they're hanging out there. Little satellite dish and little antenna. Do some broadcasting. I was going to add some iconic Kistler craters down here too.
Whoa, you're getting ahead of me.
Let's see. I haven't gone in and added as much detail on the landers you have.
This is fun, dude. Do you get very much time to draw anymore, or is all your stuff on computer and administration? The marketing and you're promoting the ideas, right? And you're the outreach guy, right?
Yeah, most of the stuff that I do. So I'm in the exhibits program, and so we come up with different ways to kind of do public engagement. So we go out to places like Comic Palooza, and we go to Austin and meet with legislators, and we do all kinds of cool stuff where we allow people to see things firsthand. And my team also sends artifacts out all over the country to museums, and so when we do design, we're kind of talking about what we're going to do at different conventions and stuff. It always starts with the sketch pad or the whiteboard, and we get up there and kind of throw some different ideas against the wall, and and throw some ideas away, put some on the shelf for later. And when I was growing up, I kind of had this idea that I either wanted to be a NASA PAO, right, one of the folks that kind of works to tell the NASA story, or I wanted to be an Imagineer. And I didn't get either one of those things, but what I did land is kind of the best of both worlds. I get to tell the story, and then also get to do really cool designs that people can interact with. And with the Apollo 50th anniversary, we've got some really exciting ideas that we're trying to put together with.
Do you have anything that you can share with us that not top secret that from what you're doing at work?
Let's see. I'm gonna leave that here. Let me see what I have handy.
I know you probably the kind of dad that doesn't like to bring work home with the kids, but I bet you still have it because you're type A.
If I had thought that I was going to be doing this weekend, I would have brought home a few things, but I think I've got my my sketch pad still at my office. So I think I got my laptop here somewhere, but that probably wouldn't translate well.
Don't worry about it. See, that's the weekend, and you're going home to be with the family. So it actually reflects good on you that you don't. That was a trick. That was a trick question, Jack.
I see what you did there.
Okay, I'm going to bring back the questions. Anybody have any questions for Jack? We have Anna C. Jack, we have over 700 people. I'm joking. But Emily Dupright, 2 boys, 2 girls. Marlene, no. Oh, look at this. They're talking about, for sure. I let them be. I take off the comments, and I talk to you. And look at this. They're talking about everything but our drawing. They're talking about walking to a restaurant. They're talking about the football. Was it baseball or football?
I think there's some baseball or some basketball games going on right now, right?
Lindsay, how you doing, Lindsay Allen? This is pretty funny. Look, I let you artist just go on your own for a little bit. And what happens? You guys get distracted. You start visiting. That is so funny. Okay, Russell Nichols. Not me, Mario Leo. He's like being all defensive. Hey, I'm paying attention. I wasn't one of those whippersnappers. You guys are funny. Hockey. Oh, Alan, thank you for correcting me for your hooliganism. They weren't not paying attention for football is hockey. Just to let you know there, Jack.
Oh man.
Look at someone's going to wait for the video to go back and draw. Debbie, I guess she started late. Oh wait, hold on here. I'm in for the art, Mark. Okay, so let's put another name down. We got another name here, Matt Grismeyer. Matt, you're on our list, right, for 180 days. Matt Grizz. Okay, I'm going to hold you guys. I'm going to start sending you guys emails and instant messages saying, "Where are you, dude?"
Go, Matt.
Emily.
Matt was in school with me. Matt and I went
look
to
at
U of
Emily.
H.
I knew she'd be a hockey person. That's for sure. Here, let's take this. I'm going to put little guys in here. So this is very fitting on our last day of our 90-day. Jack, I don't know if you've had the pleasure of meeting my son, Jack.
I haven't met him in person. I've seen him on all the broadcasts and everything. He's such a rock star.
Here he is.
Mario.
There's my messy room. There's all my cables. There's Mario. Mario, come in and say hi. Leave your cart there. Mario's made his own cart. He has a cart upstairs and a cart downstairs. Look at his hair. Isn't he handsome?
Nice.
Ooh,
Rocking the mohawk.
That's
Fist
right.
bump.
I drove him down an hour and a half so he could have lunch with his girlfriend. She's so adorable with Michaela. So they got to have lunch, and I sat at a different table, right? You guys had I sat with Michaela's grandma. We had the nicest lunch at Olive Garden. I love you, son. You're awesome. I'm proud of you. What? Hold on here. Let me finish this webcast, and you can do whatever you want.
Towel. I put towels up there.
Okay. Okay, so we're having a good time. Well, look at that. We're just going nuts. I'm going to finish this. Excuse me. All right, Jack, that's just amazing. Look at these are bigger and they get smaller and smaller back here. And I'm going to put some bumps and some darkness back here. Look at Jack. Did you see this? I got like all these Adelaide. Did anybody?
That's so awesome.
Would you guys do this? I've had 3 people. I know there's hundreds of you just waiting for the moment that you're gonna go into this to help me out with Adelaide. She's this little angel going through leukemia treatment. Look at this. I got these for my art camp kids. Look at I got more. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So can I send this? Look, I got even more. Jack, check it out. Are you jealous?
Super jealous. That is so awesome.
Look at that. Awesome.
She's such a sweetheart too.
Look at that. Awesome. We are Adelaide strong. We're turbo strong. We have 100. I think she sent me a few extra. That was nice of her. But you guys send in $10 would make it. I think that what happened is I got really pushy because I do that because I'm a teacher. I'm a dad, and I'm very pushy toward goals. I'm very, very pushy. And I don't know how to be diplomatic. That's how I always believe you can achieve your dreams. You can do anything you want to do with your life, but you got to push and work hard. But you got to push. No one's going to do it for you. You got to do it yourself. And other people share the story, share your love, share your passion, and people will help you. Right, Jack?
Absolutely.
People
Absolutely.
love to be around someone with a mission, with a purpose, with a dream. And so I was very pushy with the, call up or text or go to her crowdfunding site. Her mom set up Adelaide, a wonderful crowd. They're trying to raise $3,000 for pay some medical bills. And I challenged my tribe to get up to 6,000. And I'm sorry if I was too pushy. I was trying to get everybody to do at least $50. Hey, $10, $5. Just send something. Just show her that there's love and compassion out there, and that she's not alone. That we're on this together. Here we go. Taper it down. I sure am enjoying myself, Jack. Look at yours. You got the background. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take my finger, cover more area.
It's easier when I'm not having to chit chat. You've got that
amazing.
covered.
Look at that. I'm going to put, maybe we'll just put a whole bunch of eyes in this one. Whole crowd. All right, let's see. Any other comments going on here? Karen Wall. Me too. Julie Nicole. I think I've got another person, Julie Nicole. She's not on here for the 180 days. Anybody else? I'm taking names. Julie Nicole. Okay, Alan, are you saying you're in for 180 days of madness? I'm one of those whippersnappers. Martin Jones, you whippersnapper. Okay, love your drawings, really. Marlon, you're wonderful. Who's in it?
Yeah, cowtastic. Love it.
Who's in it? Come on, who's in it? Who's in it? I'm going through the page, seeing if. Me too, Mark. Push. Okay, Mario. I'm going to put Mario down. I'm going to be pushy. I'm going to get Mario Lil. Can we get a link? Jonathan Clark, my brother, my friend, my neighbor. This guy, Jonathan, and hold on, I'm scrolling up here. Oh my goodness gracious. The Clark family. Hold on a second here. Look at, oh, wow. Okay, wait, sorry. I lost track. Sorry. Okay, so Jonathan and Brandy down the street, whenever I have there it goes again. My camera's freaking out. They live 2 streets away, and they help me when I'm gone and my house is flooding. They take care of my kitties. They're so cool. You guys are the wonderful neighbor. You weren't too pushy. It's real hard to be so sick. Yeah, I agree. Cowtastic. That's wonderful. Well, anyways, I can say now in front of everybody, I don't know what I do without my wonderful neighbors and dear friends, the Clark family. You guys are very special people. Yay, Clarks. Okay. And also, Brandy is my director of all my summer art camps. So lucky you kids, you actually get to meet her at summer camp. Andrew Schultz, are you coming on? Andrew, are you going to be on the list? Andrew, are you here? Andrew here. You know why I'm not going to put Jonathan Clark here? Because the guy works 21 hours a day. You mad dog. But he's an incredibly hard worker. Here. And Brandy only works 19 hours a day. So, Brandy, I'm joking. Okay, this is wonderful. Are you already on the list? Did I write you to where? Andrew Schultz. Yeah, right here, Andrew. Did I put you twice? I didn't. I don't think I put you twice. Okay, now I really need to go through that list of people who sent me the 30-day. You know what? I should do it on the back. Can I do it on the back here? I have it written somewhere and I've lost it. And I rewrote it and I lost it. I know. I need to get more organized. But the 30-day contestants, the 30-day entries, who did this? Would you guys remind me? I know Lisa Weiling. I'm going to do that list here. I know 15 of you did. I know Lisa did. Karen Wall, she did it. I know that. Lisa Wiley. I forgot how to spell her name, Lisa. Karen Wall, I know you did it. Who did the 15 days? I know I'm going to send everybody. I'm going to pick your names. I'm putting your names in a hat. I'm going to try to do it this week when I'm here before I go to Dubai. I'm leaving for Dubai. I'm going to rebuild this list. I know, Jack, you never lose lists, do you?
Never.
Never. It's just a curse of being an artist, man. It's a curse of being an artist. We're so creative. And we look at this, we can draw some really great spaceships with big longhorn steers. But I just can't seem to keep a list of these 30. Lisa W. I know Dace. Did it. I know Chad Wheeler. Chad, are you going to come on, Chad? Chad, are you going to come on at the end of the program? Gregory did it. I know Gregory. Gregory, are you Greg? I know Gregory did it from Ireland, right? Aren't you from Ireland? Gregory Dolbeck. I know he did it. These are the 30-day entries. Jack, how do you spell entries? I'm embarrassed. Is that I miss? Help me. Are you? I'm putting you on this.
ENTRY. Is that right?
Entries. Entries isn't like EE or something.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
help
there's
me.
a IE.
I've
If you
got
do
my drawings
if you
ready
do
to go.
plural.
Tammy did it. Tammy, Dawn, Lewis Pace. Jack, get this name. Is this wonderful? Tammy Dawn Lewis Pace. How's that?
That is awesome.
That's like a story. Gregory
It's
from
just hard to
Quebec.
keep up with.
Okay, Tammy Dawn Lewis Pace. I know you guys. I got so many wonderful entries. You guys, thank you. I did receive them all. Alfred did it. Alfred, that's right. Alfred did it. AFLF. Alfred, thank you for helping me rebuild the list. Good night. You have to go meditate. Say goodbye to Eve, Jack.
Bye, Eve.
Eve, we love you. You're awesome. You're a dear, dearest, wonderful friend. We will always have the Louvre. And no one believes me. I took a nap. Eve, before you go, tell everybody that I took a nap in the Louvre. Alfred Reed did it from Ireland. Alfred did it from Ireland. Reed, thank you. And Emily, did you do it, Emily? Did Emily? I didn't see Emily. You got to send me your. You have to send me your drawings. I want to see it. And you already have all my books. I'm going to give her something special. I'm going to give her a cool pencil, or I'll give her one of the original drawings. Whoa, Jack, you're getting ahead of me.
No, it's
Alfred.
okay.
So Alfred's from Dublin. And I always get Gregory. I always get you two mixed up. Gregory's from Quebec. I spell Quebec. Tell Jack Johnny Stevenson says hello. Love watching you guys. Johnny Stevenson.
Johnny's a good guy.
Okay. Here's Eve. Eve walked through the Spanish painters in the Louvre, and I said, Eve, I'm really tired. So I went into the I think it was the neoclassic, the 17th century Dutch painters, and there's a couch and it's so quiet. In the Louvre, crowded, millions of people. I took a nap, and I woke up and there's people taking pictures of me taking a nap in the Louvre. It was so funny, but it was so comfortable. And I felt I was there. I'm hanging out with all my, thank you for spelling Quebec for me. Isn't that great, Jack? If I forget something, I just ask my tribe, and then the answer pops up for me.
That is so cool.
Now help me with entries, guys.
Social media spell check.
Contestants. This is not right. I know it's not right. I'm not too proud to admit that I can't spell, but this is because I didn't pay attention. I was always drawing pictures, so this is why I tell kids spelling counts. All right, come on, someone send me a 30-day contestants entries. Look they all want to pay attention to Jack more. I love how Jack keeps adding on. They're not even paying attention to me. I'm just like this rambling Schultz, like Snoopy and Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, Darrell Gray, tell Jack his mama is here.
Oh, hi, Ma.
Is that your mom with blue hair?
That's my mom with blue hair. She also has a Barbie crown on. It's like made out of Barbie doll legs. She is insanely talented. You should have her on one night. Mark, I can't wait to show you her art. It is absolutely phenomenal. We're talking about doing a children's book with a purple dragon named Jolly Woggles.
Well, I wish I was listening to you, but I'm still trying to misspell contestants.
Okay.
Here you are saying something really important. All I'm thinking about is how to spell 30-day challenge.
If you don't hear anything else, just hear this.
Oh, Lupla. Here, Lepla. Lepla did it. Thank you, Lepla.
Put Darrell Green on your list.
Who?
Darrell Green.
Oh, is that she's going to come to the 180 days?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's your mom? Hey, Mom.
That's my mom.
He's committing for you.
Maybe we'll do it together.
What's up with the bright blue? I love it. You're in a judgment-free zone, but tell me the story behind the blue neon hair. They're all green. Okay,
so she does custom Barbie dolls, and she goes.
Oh, you do custom Barbie dolls. Oh, okay, now I get it. Oh, that's cool. A children's book would be neat. Oh, that would be a great idea. Now I see what you're talking about. Thank you. Matt spelled it for me. Contestant, 30-day contestants. This is from Matt Grismeyer. Contestant. I misspelled. Even though you wrote it in front of me, I misspelled it again. Isn't that nice? Then is that right? Do you concur? 30 days contestants. Very professional. Isn't it? This is the joy of Raw Live. I just make my own cards right here in front, the art. Jack, remember we were doing the Comic Con, what do you call it, board, the panel, and I had all your you guys gave me little visuals to hold in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And I was entertaining myself. And you
Yeah.
said, Mark, please stop that.
I didn't say stop that.
He didn't say that, but he was trying to stay focused, and I was kind of like doing this stuff with the
I don't think I
camera.
said anything. I think I just tackled you down to the floor. So you're such a jokester.
Andrew Schultz. Mark, when you get time, please check your Facebook messages. Andrew Schultz, that sounds ominous. Wait, Schultz, maybe you're a distant relative of Charles Schultz, and you're going to invite me to go and see Charles Schultz's actual drawing desk in La Jolla, California. Maybe not. Okay, I'll check my voice. Now you have me intrigued, Mr. Schultz. Look at that. Okay, there's our 108 days. Anybody else for here? While Jack finishes up his details, Jack, it's been an honor and a privilege having you on tonight.
Likewise,
we
buddy.
are officially finishing up our 90 days. Let's go ahead and give it the right here, 90 days, guys. Jack, more here. Jack, here, give me a high, like a 5 over here. See this on my thumb. See, can you right here, boom.
Boom.
Yeah, bam.
Fist bump.
Okay,
Boom.
fist bump. Wait.
Boom. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, one time. Hey, Jack. All right. Woo. Try to do it under here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys. That was fun. That was awesome. Jack Moore, you're just awesome. You're one of the favorites. Now, before Jack, I'm going to go ahead and let you sign off. Thank you, Jack. You're amazing.
Thank you, guys. This was
I'm
fun.
going to bring on a couple other people to show me their work. Chad Wheeling, definitely. Thank you, Jack. That was awesome. Okay, so who's going to come on right now? I need someone. Jack, Chad Wheeling. You wanted to come on? Thank you, Jack. Lisa Weiling, it was great having you last night. What is 30-90 draw challenge? What are the rules? Alan, the rule is just draw every day. With me, you don't have to be with me. Just draw 90 days. Chad Wheeler, let's take a look. You guys are going to be amazed. Remember how amazing it was to see Lisa Weiling's drawings? Get ready to be amazed. Here comes Chad Wheeling. Chad, I'm bringing you on, brother. Here comes Chad. He's going to show us some of his book and some of his drawings. Chad, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going, Mark?
It is so great that you've agreed to come on.
I gotta turn this camera off so I don't have to look at myself.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
There we go. I got it all lined up.
Oh my gosh!
I lined them all up.
I get freaked out easy, dude.
Oh, this is what we just did. This one. So there's my Jack Moore drawing.
I have to turn my mic off, but I'll let you talk and tell us about your drawings.
Well, I just laid them all out because I didn't know how much time we had, and the last time it was kind of awkward getting through them. There's a couple cool books right there. This the one I got has your signature on it. So this is like from early ones when we just first started. So that's like day 4. And then I made sure to like take a bunch of notes and stuff. Like when you would say things, and I would try to write it down so I wouldn't forget because I have a crummy memory. That's the next day, and I did the we drew out the directional compass. That was before I printed that one out. There's day 9. I just tried to draw. We were doing the foreshortened circle, so I just tried to think of a bunch of different ways to incorporate that shape. So it's like all over the place. The simple shapes are like all over the place if you kind of start really looking.
I think I want to make a book with everybody's Drawings. Put them in their big collection.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. I'm sure you would probably have to have more than one volume with all the people that have been drawing since they started watching you years and years ago. This one I drew. That one you guys did at. I can't remember the artist name.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, I can't remember the artist name that did Deadpool.
Where was that? I think it was Columbus or
yeah, maybe.
I don't
remember. I remember you were was that his wife or his girlfriend or whatever that was sitting at the table with you?
Right.
Yeah, it was that one. So that's a little shameless plug. That's my Instagram if anybody wants to look at all my actual, because I tattoo for a living. So all these little drawings are actually a huge help for my real job, you know what I mean? Because that's all I do is shading and line work, and all those Renaissance words always come in super handy for my.
Here, what's here again?
Oh, it's right there.
Okay, I've got to follow you.
Yeah, there's tons of.
Did you follow me?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, follow back. That's what they say, right? So yeah, and there's this paper is I got this at the dollar store or something. It's like the crummiest paper, but it blends super easy because it's really soft. It's like that old manila paper, It's like newsprint sort of. That one's. I just kind of went.
Are you seeing all these thumbs up?
Yeah, I just went crazy on that one. I like this little in the seahorse there. He's got a little mini fishbowl on his chest. That was a fun one. And then this one I drew. This was one of the first ones I drew when I got the books. That's from page 50 in the Drawing 3D book. And it's really fun for me to do these because I can just sort of I just follow along. I don't have to think too much about how it's going to end up because I kind of already know before I even start. You know what I mean? So I just have to follow along, and it's kind of like meditating for me. It helps me chill out. I can just it makes drawing fun because I draw every day for work, and it's work at work. But when I do these, it's fun again. So that's why. That one, yeah, that was from when you were in Seattle I think you were doing a panel, and they had there was 4.
Yeah, that was great.
And that's my bullet journal. So, you were just talking about being able to keep lists. And you're like, I can't ever keep track of a list. Well, I use this. It's called a bullet journal, and you just everything that you ever need to remember, you just keep in the same book, and then at least you know where to go looking for it. It's in there somewhere, But and then if you feel like doing a drawing, do a drawing. So.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. This is just the back of an index card.
What's that one tiny one you did?
The tiny one?
You were sitting and you drew on your knee. You had it in the palm of your hand. It was a robot. No, it was a 1-point city.
I think it was this one because this is just on a 3x. This is on just an index card. I just draw. I'm always just grabbing stuff. This is the one I did this morning. And I don't know, I was at work. I was a little slow at work, so my coworker, she was.
There's no rules. There's no size limitation, small or large.
No, just whatever.
Paper plate or use a wall.
Well, I try not to do the walls because my wife kind of frowns on that.
Oh my gosh, that's an idea. Here, what if I did this? What if I took that wall and took all those down and it did every name on the wall?
Oh yeah, it's to be like a Secret City Mural 2020.
That'd be cool. I love that one. Do it to corn dog.
Yeah. So this was from the that's from one of the books too. I think this. Oh yeah, it's the other. This was the first ant. We did the realistic one, and then right after he did the more kind of cartoony one. I had the hardest time with this right here. I must have drawn that probably 10 times to try to get it to look the way I wanted to look. I just couldn't get it sitting in space correctly, and it was driving me
Just
crazy.
keep
So,
your racing,
Yeah.
We try.
so I mean, I think that's good for people that like are, you know, I mean, I draw for a living, you know, and I do it every single day for hours on end, and I still have trouble with stuff sometimes, you know. So it's like for people that get discouraged, I think that's good to know that even people that are supposed to be good at it sometimes aren't so good at it, you know. That one's from the book, and I think that's the same. That's from the other book. I think this is from the Imagination Station book. These two, but I have a thing with like ninja everything. I don't know why. But, this is, I don't know. This I just drew just because I don't know. It's right around like the first few days, and then like I was just really getting into the shading with the stompy and stuff, and so I kind of just went off on a tangent on that one. This is the one I did with Clinton. You guys did.
Love is a verb.
Yeah, I remember because you said that you were talking about I think you were talking about how your dad built a garden for your mom or something like that. And I remember, and you had just said that like in conversation. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I just turned it into a little tag the wall there. And I remember this I wrote down because I can't, when you were like, every time you do something congruent, you're like, oh, I don't like that. I can't stand that. I always have tried to like bring two lines in it, like, you know, perpendicular angles so that it doesn't get confusing, you know, helps. There's more ninja stuff. I don't know.
I love the
Pineapple.
Yeah, I just read somewhere that you don't have to slice pineapples. You just cut them in these little sections. You can just grab them and peel them off and eat them like monkey bread or something. I don't know. I was just sitting, my wife and I were having a conversation one night, and I was just on this simple shape kick, you know what I mean? Just this like rectangle, oval, triangle, square, you know, and I was like, oh, they're all there. So you just put them together and then.
Sorry about the sound, everybody. It's tough on when we just split screen.
I might have my holding the wrong side of the phone too. Sometimes I do that.
It's all right. It's visual.
Yeah. And this was just like when we first started doing the first few days, like at the beginning, you would always do this little scribbly warm up thing just to get your hand moving. And so I started doing that with this, and it just kind of got out of control. I never really finished that, but I thought it was kind of a cool, you know, kind of reminded me of the Secret City with all the little, I used to do all the little
Secret City. A Secret City viewer from 1980s.
Oh yeah, way back. Yeah, I'm gonna be 47, so I was right in the wheelhouse there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
We'll see you. You're on for 180 days of madness right there. Thank you. That finishes our 90 days, guys. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 91 of 181. Bye, everybody.